Hi angels, welcome back to another resin video. So in this video we're going to be making a disco breastplate for Beyonce's concert. I've been seeing this all over TikTok and I love her outfit that she has been wearing on her tour. So I decided to make one of my own. This was pretty easy, pretty simple. The idea that I first started off with did not turn out that great, but the finished outcome, absolutely amazing. Everything that I'm going to be using is from Amazon, and I'll leave the link for it down in the description box down below. So the first thing that we have is the plastic mannequin. I got that from Amazon. The disco strips, those are from Amazon as well. You're going to need your scissors to cut everything out. I tried using a hot comb. Totally melted, kind of ruined it, but I saved it in the end. So just use your scissors or an X-Acto knife. That would work perfectly fine. And that's it. I decided that I wanted it to be short, like right above my belly button, or like right in between my belly button, and that would be fine. Make sure to cut off the bottom, cut off the arms, cut off the neck, because that's the design I wanted to go with. To make sure that I'm cutting correctly, I traced it with a Sharpie to make sure it looks good. To make sure that you're not going to be scratching yourself or anything like that, you can sand down the sides of it and it will work perfectly. Okay, so I want this to be sitting a little bit above my belly button, but not on top of my belly button, because I'm planning to wear some high-waisted denim crystal shorts with it. So I don't want it to be very low, but I just want everything to match up together. So now, after I cut off the arm, the top, and the bottom, I'm just trying it on to see how it looks, how it feels on my skin, even though I am technically wearing a top with it. But you can still feel if it's going to be poking around or anything. I realized that I needed to cut off more from the left side because it was poking at me a little bit too much, and you can see that it's uneven. To get rid of the marker, well, you're gonna spray paint it, so it doesn't really matter, but I use 99% ibuprofen alcohol just to erase everything off of it. But yeah, I'm trying it on, see how it looks, see how it fits. I like it. This is basically plastic, so it's easy to cut, it's easy to do whatever designs that you want with it and stuff like that. So now, after I feel it, how it feels, if it's sitting correctly, now I'm gonna get my scissors, and I decided that I wanted to cut off a little bit more of the bottom, just like a little bit, and then I'm gonna cut off a little bit at one side of it as well, at around the arm, like what I just said. And yeah, that's it. This is a plastic mannequin, so the scissors just go through it like butter. The scissors X-Acto knife is not going to be very difficult to cut through. I don't know why I'm cutting it so slowly, but yeah, I cut off the sides, everything looks good. So I decided that some hearts would look absolutely perfect, so I got my heated knife from Amazon. So I was like, okay, maybe this will be easier to just cut through it. It's just gonna melt through it and everything, all will be well. So what I'm doing is already heat up my knife. I already trace out my hearts where I want everything to be, and now with my heated knife I'm just gonna be going around it. This thing is hot, all over it is hot, it is smoking. I was so scared to touch it. I was such a mess because I could feel the heat just coming off of this thing, and it smells. So just use your X-Acto knife or your scissors. Either one will work perfectly fine, instead of doing this. Because look at this, it's about a good minute in and I still have yet to start cutting this thing. I am absolutely afraid. And not only that, the knife part, which is already heated, keeps on falling out or keeps on bending. Obviously I can't touch it with my hand, so I have to be kind of like fidgeting it so that it stays in place. That is just absolutely crazy. This was just way too much work. The X-Acto knife would have just been pop, 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 and we're done. But I did not, so yeah, stuck with it like that. Just cutting it with the X-Acto knife. Closing my window. Just figured there would be some noises. Why is this video so slow? Like it's in slow-mo. I don't know why. I need to fix that. What can I say? Sorry about the audio. I really don't know how to use this editing tool. I have a different laptop. It's just a mess. Sorry about all of this, but after I cut out the heart, I just spray painted it, left it overnight for it to dry. I think I did like 3 or 4 spray paints so that it could be nice and golden, not golden, silver. After I spray painted everything, the next thing that I'm gonna do is with my rhinestone sheets that I got from Amazon, those crystals one that I put right in the center, the disco tapes, is that what you call it? I don't know, but everything wouldn't be. I'll find a link for it down below. I'm just going to be adding some around the heart, and then we're going to be going around the breast part and underneath the bottom. what you're gonna do is cut off little strips of it. Don't place it down on there in little chunk pieces just like how it comes, because it will lift up and then you're just gonna ruin everything. You have to cut it off strip by strip and then just place it on there so that it can be fully secured. And make sure you stack them up on top of each other, not directly on top of each other, but very closely to each other so that there is no space in between anything and everything just sticks well together. So that's what you're gonna do. There is a tape at the bottom of the disco, so that will work fine, but I realized that some of it kept on lifting up. So what I did was, even though there's tape at the back of it, I still add some E6000 glue, and with my E6000 glue I just let it sit overnight for a full 24 hours so that it could dry by itself, and that works perfectly fine. Now all of it is going to be lifting up, but you're going to be seeing some of it just like lifting. The tape is not going to be sticking on there like how it's supposed to, so yeah. But all you're going to be doing is just going around and around until you fill it all the way up, and that's it. It's just pretty simple and easy.